welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm JC Baggy. This is Barry Allen, and he's the Flash. He's the fastest man who survived, and today we're working towards the wrap-up. Last time we dealt with a rogue synth and found out that we may have a way to save every synth in the Institute rather than just a few. Let's start by talking to Z-114.
We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
I'm pretty sure it would work, but I have a better plan.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps, if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the Synths to fight against us.
That sounds really bleak. Have faith.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
If the Railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is wise to fear you. We will give my people an opportunity, and they will flock to us. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal, but we can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
By the way, if it seems like I keep mashing the wrong buttons, it's because I've played something like 40 hours of Mass Effect Andromeda over the last few days, and going back to Fallout 4 is getting a little cumbersome. No plans to stream or LP Mass Effect Andromeda at this point. It's just a little large for the undertaking. Like, Fallout, admittedly, has turned out to be much larger an undertaking than expected. Z-114, what did you decide after I sat on this bench completely unsuspiciously for 24 hours?
Hey, Z1.
Before we can proceed, give Mr. Benet what he requested. Everything hinges on opening those doors.
Liam, I was told I have to give you a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to renege on our
Talked
plan.
about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
Okay, but before I do that, how do you feel about things getting violent?
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Why do you ask? There are stories about the railroad, that you're extremists. If I get even a hint that you're planning on hurting people, I'll pull the plug myself.
Would it be possible to rescue more Synths?
Those 13 Synths are the only ones we're sure we can trust. If we push our luck and get the wrong Synth involved, the whole thing could unravel.
Oh, wow. Here you go.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
What kind of ingredients are we missing, Z1?
What ingredients?
Gunpowder, laser focusing crystals, and a couple other things.
I probably have quite a bit of those in my pocket or my workbench back at home.
Couldn't we just steal some weapons?
All munitions are tightly guarded by the SRB. Even if we managed to take some, it would certainly be noticed. And surprise is essential to everything.
Okay. I have weapons.
I have weapons I can give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
It's okay, I have plenty of weapons. I literally don't use them.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Benet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But They're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it, if it's necessary.
We could come up with no other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
So I have 2 quests right now. Kill the tunnel guards and optional deposit weapons for rebels. Before we can do that, let's go check in with Father.
I'm glad to see you return safely.
I just hit Y to try to initiate a conversation.
But I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care that I see it?
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment.
Ooh.
Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
I wonder if I could just take all the guns out of my quarters here and just... I shouldn't have jumped down. Just dump those in the maintenance closet for everyone else to use. How do I leave? Here we go. And here we go. Opposite side of the Institute. So let's see. Board game, cigarette pack, ashtray. This isn't my quarters. There we go.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Excuse me.
Your quarters are just inside, sir.
So let's see. Institute lab coat. Oh, are you...
When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Noted. And that finishes up synth retention, and that gives us, I believe, Bunker Hill? Yes, the Battle of Bunker Hill. Interesting quest, because this is where all 3 factions run into each other. Let's see here. I'm going to take that and that and that. Father, you and I have vastly different ideas of what a well-stocked arms cabinet means. Institute jumper. What is that? Oh. Oh, why? Why do you hate me, Father? Oh, God. Just gonna throw that on the ground. It's fucking hideous. Oh, my God. Okay, let's go talk to Father. And here we are making our way into Father's room. Hello, Father.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I'd probably arm a lot of their people and help them lead a rebellion. I mean, what's been stolen?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
I don't know them.
Railroad? Never heard of them.
Oh, come now. Let's not play games. I know full well they were instrumental in your reaching the Institute. Don't worry. I don't hold it against you. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Oh, okay. Well, where are they?
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Okay, do I have any backup, or is it just me on this mission?
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Alright, have to go to Bunker Hill. I have an optional goal to inform the Brotherhood or the Railroad. So, let's do this twofold. First, we're going to go take care of Bunker Hill. Then we're going to go... As I was trying to say, first we're going to go to Bunker Hill and resolve that situation, after we notify the Railroad, of course. Then we're going to go grab as many guns as we can and bring them back to the Institute. Nope, wait. Wait. I need to do the guns first. I don't think I'm allowed back in here after Bunker Hill.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Oh man, I go through hell and when I wake up I just see you two standing there. Alright, how many guns can I get? I already have 2 fat men on me. That could potentially be interesting. Right, first things first, let's get rid of the chest, which is eating up a lot of my weight. And then let's get rid of everything here. Stealth boys, those don't have weight. Rataways have some weight. I'm going to keep 5 of those on me. Because of the way my powers work, I don't really need much of these. And I'm not really doing anything else radioactive. These have weight. Really? Okay. Let's just keep 50 of the 10%. And 25 of the 1% sounds good. There we go. None of the miscellaneous stuff really has weight. Store all my junk, obviously. Oh, there we go. There's all that weight freed up. Let's sort these by weight. Go up to top. I know it's value right now, but let's see. We'll sort by weight. Just anything that has weight needs to go. There we go. And of course, no ammo has weight because we're not in survival mode. My flash suits have a little bit of weight, but not that much. So let's see here. How many guns can I fit in my pockets? Let's see. Sure. One more fat man, a couple of mini guns, and let's see. Can I fit all those? I can. 9 pistols. Here's a sniper rifle. 6 double-barreled shotgun. Oh my god. A laser rifle. I got 3 pounds still. And a mahogany baseball bat. There we go. Pop back into the Institute with a just ridiculous arsenal. Now let's see. Storage room 2B is right over here, I believe. Take that. This is... oh my god. That 3 fat men, a sniper rifle, a 10mm, an Institute rifle, a mahogany baseball bat, a minigun, a bolt rifle, 2 laser rifles, 6 double-barrel shotguns, a tactical pipe rifle, and a laser rifle. I think we are well on our way to an insurgency. Oh my god. Oh, hey, Leah. Right there in the flash suit because nobody can know that father's son is the culprit here. Alright, let's do this. Oh, you guys are a little bit tougher than I expected, aren't you? Just a little bit tougher. Oh, wait. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm wearing the wrong costume for this. There we go. There we go. Yep, that's more like it. wailing, just keep wailing, just keep wailing. Almost done. There we go. And I'll take those, and I'll take those, and I'll take those, and I'll take those. And also I'll put that back on. And is there one left? Did I piss someone else off? Oh, you here. Make sure I only hit you.
Be warned. I cannot allow these attacks to continue.
There we go. It's really cool that all the other synths decided to help me out, actually. I don't think there's anything in here I necessarily need. Hello, synth. And we'll just make our way out, and we'll change clothes in the elevator. Later. No, I don't know what happened down there. That's so weird. Oh, man. What a wacky coincidence that was. Let me just... Put my knuckles away. I don't know who punched all the men in the tunnel at light speed. That's so weird.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
I also left you some tactical nuclear launchers. You might want to look into those.
Have any problems?
There's been no alarm. My friends have all the time they need to get what they want, then cover their tracks.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can, but he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what we're up to, I fear he'd report us.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
Alright, that's a lot of guns. Alright. I think we're actually going to call that one apart this week. Like I said, I'm trying to get these episodes down to be a little bit smaller, but also trying to rush towards the, well, not rush, but just move towards the ending. Next week, we're going to go chat with the Railroad about what's going on, and we're going to head to Bunker Hill, and something tells me the Brotherhood's probably going to show up too. Just a little hunch. Till then, though, I am JC Baggy, and this is Barry Allen, and he's the Flash. He's the fastest man who survived. Thanks for watching.
So much research, so little time.